Now this here's a true story. Happened out on the farm. And if you grew up in the country, you already know one thing. An angry barn cat don't give no warning. It was a quiet night out in the yard when a loud crash shook the barn. In the old corn storage shed sounded like a ghost alarm. Simba barked and wouldn't quit. Napoleon snorted scared. And inside that dusty shed, two wildcats were going at it fierce. Jack ran straight into another cat, claws flying everywhere. Simba tried to jump inside like he thought he'd play referee there. Tuca Valente said, brave and loud, I'll fix this mess right now. Walked into that old barn shed like a hero anyhow. But a cornered barn cat, my friend, don't respect no man. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, Lord have mercy, cross my heart. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, never trust a cat that's trapped. Those cats forgot their little fight and turned on poor old Tuca. Claws and teeth flying everywhere, scratched him right up through his collar. Tuca ran out of that old barn, scratched from head to toe, talking all mixed up and wild like he'd seen a ghost. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, Lord have mercy, I ain't going back. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, took bandages just to patch my back. Then the door swung open wide and Simba ran right in. Thought he'd solve the whole thing fast, but he got whipped again. Out in the pasture he stopped to bark from a safe and distant spot. Even Napoleon looked amused at the trouble those boys got. Not the man, not the dog could stop that barnyard war. But the cats walked out calm and proud, like nothing happened before. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, Lord have mercy, what a sight. Ga-ga-ga, wild barn cats, biggest fight in town that night. Now here's the lesson plain and clear. A trapped barn cat is bad news. And if you jump into someone else's fight, you're the one who's gonna lose.
Love too early in my life, before I knew what love could be. Promises made in sudden moments, dreams I couldn't see. There were days of quiet silence, nights that made no sense at all. I learned love cannot survive on feelings when they fall. Time taught me something simple. Every heart has seasons too. I live life my own way, fell down and rose again. Didn't always find the right road, but I walked it best I can. Through mistakes and through forgiveness, between doubt and faith I grew. If they ask me who I was, I'll say I was just me. It's true. There once was a home with echoes, where love got lost in time. Little things became deep scars, and routine stole the rhyme. I thought I'd walk this road alone, like my story ended there. But God writes brand new chapters for the ones who still care. Love is more than passing fire. It's a choice each rising day. Even when the road is heavy, you still choose to stay. I live life my own way, never chasing perfection, carrying my faults in my pocket, and faith is my direction. If the curtain ever closes, let these words be what I say. I cried, I laughed, I truly lived, and I live life my own way. With God I found new strength, and here I am today. I grew up hearing the wind speak in the yard before sunrise. My father with a guitar in his hands, my mother kneeling, thanking the skies. Life was never something easy, but God never let me lack. Between the dust of dirt roads, I learned early to trust His path. I've cried staring at the moon when pain refused to leave, but in the silence of the countryside I heard God speak to me. It wasn't miracle or thunder, no promise meant to impress. It was just strength to keep on going, because faith whispers, not shouts. It teaches us to wait. God walks with me down the highway, in the sound of crickets and the ground. He's in the shade of the old mango tree, and in a simple prayer's quiet sound. I don't need gold or fame, just peace within my heart. My faith is something simple, it's God living in my countryside. There are cold nights that squeeze the chest when the past comes knocking at the door. But I remember what I was taught, knees on the ground, eyes toward the Lord. The fields teach more than books, and time teaches more than pain. Who plants faith will harvest hope, and learns that waiting's not in vain. God walks with me down the highway, in the sun, the fields, the light. He's in the fresh brewed morning coffee, and in God bless you every night. I'm no saint and not perfect, but I know where I belong. My faith is simple and ancient, it's God teaching me to walk strong. Was already standing with me. I grew up hearing the wind speak in the yard before sunrise. My daddy picking that old guitar, my mama teaching how to pray right. Life was never easy, no, but I was never alone. Between dust and red dirt roads, I learned early to trust my friend. I've cried staring at the moon when pain tried to test my soul. But in the quiet of the countryside, God spoke and made me whole. No lightning from the sky, no thunder rolling through, just faith holding my hand, saying, you'll make it through. God walks with me down the highway, under burning southern sun. My faith is simple and strong, it's countryside in my blood. There are nights that feel so cold, memories trying to return, but knees on the ground still solve it when you let your spirit learn. The fields teach more than books, time teaches how to stand. Who plants faith will harvest hope, and hold loving steady hands. I don't need gold or bright lights, no stage to prove my name. If God's in charge of this life, everything else will fall in place. Before love ever found me, God was already here, in the sound of crickets at night, in every whispered prayer. I'm no saint and not perfect, but I know where I belong. My faith is simple and old, it's God teaching me to walk strong.
São Paulo Paulo fading in the smoke behind. Small suitcase, homesick on my mind. End of the year ticket in my hand. First one aboard, got a place to stand. People standing, sitting on the floor. Different lives, but the same heart for sure. 12 hours riding steel and heat. Everyone chasing someone to meet. The train kept crying around the bend. My heart was pounding like the engine's in. Thinking of mama waiting for me, and all the past I was leaving to be. Clack, 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 went the train all night, carrying longing through the rails in flight. Rocking and rolling through the dark again, my heart beating faster than the iron train. Clack, 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 through the midnight air, laughing and flirting everywhere. If love didn't reach San Jose that day, at least in that wagon I tried my way. Pretty girls walking down the aisle, perfume mixing with the tracks a while. Sideways glances, smiles so free, flirting that lasted till sleep took me. Walking through wagons to pass the time, every small talk felt like a rhyme. For a few hours I forgot the pain. Sao Paulo felt smaller than love again. But halfway through, when the train grew light, loneliness crept back into the night. Perfume faded, heat remained, and the smell of brakes outlasted the game. Clack, 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 never slowing down. Burnt brakes smell and a traveling sound. Finally space just to sit on the floor, but home was getting closer than before. Clack, 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 I didn't complain. Every shake brought me closer again to mama crying there at the door. Hot bath waiting and home once more. Train stopped, I stepped outside, still hearing the rhythm of that ride. Mama was crying, I tried to be strong, but that one hug proved the trip wasn't long. Clack, clack, clack stays in my mind, the smell of the brakes and the railroad line. After a week it was time again to ride the same old shaking train. Clack, 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 life comes and goes between Sao Paulo and Rio Preto roads. If love stayed waiting at the station then, that clack, clack, clack stayed in my heart again. If you rode that train, you know, some sounds in life you never forget.
I left home before sunrise, 400 miles away. My mama crying at the door, my horse watching me leave that day. Simba stayed there by the gate, Jack upon the roof, I left the quiet countryside, searching for my truth. City lights were shining bright, too many dreams to chase. Every weekend, loud and wild, in that unfamiliar place. But deep inside my heart, I knew I wouldn't stay. I came to learn a little life, then ride back home someday. She was my first true love, came like a summer flame. When she danced beside me, nothing stayed the same. Beautiful and dangerous, too strong to hold. Sometimes love means letting go. Months passed like wildfire, nothing else remained. Working books meant nothing, only calling her name. Then one day I understood what my heart must do. Some roads lead you back home, even when love calls you. She was my first true love, maybe always will. But I rode back to the countryside, beyond those distant hills. Napoleon waiting in the yard, old friends by my side, but a piece of that young cowboy stayed there that night. Some loves never leave, they just live